Product may differ from photo. Product may differ from photo. What? Welcome back, guys. I hope you are all having a great weekend. Today we're going to look at the new SH FIGUARTS Saiyan Saga Vegeta. And just looking at the packaging, we already have him out of the box, but just the standard SH FIGUARTS packaging. We've got the clear window at the front, SH FIGUARTS Vegeta printed on the top there. We have some cool graphics on the front, a couple of logos down at the bottom. Looking on the underside, we have, some black and white, blue graphics, blue background. We have some graphics on the side there as well. Follows over to the top. Nothing here on the side. And on the back, we have Vegeta in a couple of cool poses, displaying his features and accessories. And we also have a picture of Nappa, who is a web exclusive that is going to be released next month or the month after, and I have that on pre-order, so make sure you hit that subscribe button to know when that review comes out. Alright, let's take a look at the figure. And here he is out of the package, standing next to the SH FIGUARTS updated version 2, I guess you can say, Super Saiyan Vegeta. As you can see, both of these figures borrow parts. Well, the Saiyan Saga Vegeta borrows parts from the Super Saiyan Vegeta. The head sculpts being the same, just different color. And the only real difference is in the upper torso and the lower torso. As you can see here, Saiyan Saga Vegeta has, slimmer arms right there, whilst the Super Saiyan Vegeta has a bulkier frame. His chest is a little bit wider, a little stockier. I mean, they use the same legs. Obviously the design in the boots is a little bit different. The yellows in the body armor is a little bit different also. But you can obviously see that this is a retool of the Super Saiyan Vegeta mold. So in saying that, I guess all of you want to know is, can you swap parts? And the great thing is you can, and there goes your scouter. The pegs, the ball joints on both of these Vegetas are the same. I guess the only difference, maybe the only kind of problem that you might have is that the skin color doesn't match 100% for the Super Saiyan Vegeta and the Saiyan Saga Vegeta. It's kind of hard to tell here on screen, but the Saiyan Saga Vegeta's skin is a little lighter than the Super Saiyan Vegeta's skin. So if that bothers you, then it might not be an option, but I think it looks pretty good, and you can't really tell, especially because on the Super Saiyan Vegeta's body, you only have that kind of small neck part showing at the back there, but it looks pretty damn good with the normal non-Super Saiyan head. Okay, so let's get that scouter out of the way. So another great thing about the Saiyan Saga Vegeta set is that he comes with two heads. I'll explain that. He comes with one head that you can fit the scouter on. It's kind of hard to see here, but he has like a slot right there on the back of his ear. But he also comes with a normal head as well. So you can have two non-Super Saiyan Vegetas, which is pretty awesome in my books. So there we go. It's not going to stay on. I might have to... There we go. Okay, we're back. Okay, we are back. Sorry guys, it took longer than I thought. It was a little bit hard, especially with Vegeta's pointy hair. It kind of hurt trying to put his head back into his ball joint. Anyway, like I mentioned, yes, he comes with two heads, a Scouter head and a non-Scouter head. So yes, you can have two non-Super Saiyan Vegetas, which is awesome. And one other thing that you could possibly do is, because the Saiyan Saga Vegeta does have the shoulder armor, you can actually turn him into a Namek Saga Vegeta. Just take off the Saru tail, and these hinges, the armor pieces on hinges, you can actually pop them off like so. Just try not to break it, please don't break. There we go. And get off the third one, shouldn't be too difficult. There we go. And then now you have a Namek Saiyan Saga, no, sorry, you have a Namek Saga Vegeta. And yeah, you have those pieces there, but I guess if you really wanted a Namek Saga Vegeta, you could buy another one and kind of shave those down, sand it off, and it would be pretty much the same thing. And moving on to the articulation, let's have a look at the head first. So the head is on a ball hinge with a ball joint that goes straight into the head. So he does get a really good range of motion for the head. He can tuck his head into his chest quite far down and look up quite far up as well. The neck does give it a bit more motion, as you can see there. Something that I forgot to mention earlier is that the neck is slimmer than the Super Saiyan neck. So that's a different piece there too. Newly sculpted. He has shoulder pads, they move up and down, and I believe that these shoulder pads didn't move. They were actually just a part of the chest for the original release. So you can move them up, move them down. His shoulders, you know, the standard on a ball joint and hinge. So he does get 90 degrees for his shoulders, 360 all the way through. He does have a butterfly joint in there, so he can move in and out. A upper bicep swivel that you can attach and detach to swap out his arms, and I'll show you that in the accessories. He also has a double jointed elbow, and he has a swivel and hinge for his wrists. Moving on to the torso, he has an upper torso and a lower torso joint, and to get him to crunch forward, you just have to kind of pull the upper and lower torso joints just a little bit apart, and then he can crunch down. Not much, but it does give him some range of movement there, and then you can just pop that back in later. The tail is actually attached to his butt via a ball joint, and you can actually remove this part to give him a, I guess, a unwrapped Saru tail. He has a waist swivel, and he can move his upper body as well. Regarding the waist swivel, if you move it, obviously the tail detaches, but that's not really a problem. You can just reattach it later, and it does stay on there. You don't need the ball joint, you don't need to attach it to his butt for the tail to actually stay on. So it does stay on just fine even when you move his waist. Like his shoulder pads, his lower skirt armor are on hinges, and they do move up and down, and they do stay there. As you can see, Vegeta, like his newer Super Saiyan model, does come with the updated crotch, and he can kick forward not too far out actually, and that was the same with the Super Saiyan version of Vegeta. kicks back that much, can do the splits that far, has a double jointed knee. He does have a upper thigh swivel. He does have toe articulation, and there is a ball joint and peg going into the boot and to the foot as well, so he does get some ankle pivot, but it's not great, and he can move his foot up and down, and again it is a little bit hindered. And that's one thing that I don't really like about the updated body, is that they didn't really improve on the feet and how they connected it. It would have been great if these updated figures had better ankle pivot, but I don't know, maybe it's just something that they can work on in the future. Okay, so let's take a look at Vegeta's accessories, and he does come with a few accessories, as you can see here, and they're pretty cool accessories. Some of them are double ups of the Super Saiyan Vegeta, being the hands and the folded arms, but let's take a look at the new ones first. So like I mentioned earlier, he does come with 2 scouters. Comes with a display visor scouter. There we go. Made from clear pink plastic, and it's painted over the white paint, the grey, and you can see those yellow orange details there. Here is the non-display visor. He also comes with 1 new hand, which is his crushing scouter hand. And he also comes with two tails. One that he comes packaged with that wraps around his body, and the other one is a free unwrapped tail. Alright, looking at his hands, he comes with a set of, I want to say it, but I don't want to say it. So looking at his hands, he comes with his standard 2-fisted hands for punching. He comes with his 2 blast hands for blasting. And he comes with his 2 grabby hands for, well, grabbing. And moving on to his heads, so like I said, he does come with 2 heads, and one head is a normal head and the other head is for his scouter. As you can see there is a small groove in which his scouter sits in, like that. He also comes with some interchangeable faces, so his neutral face, which looks identical to the Super Saiyan face. The heads are exactly the same, just painted different color, which isn't a bad thing because they are really good sculpts. He also comes with his smirking face, and again, there it is with Super Saiyan Vegeta. Comes with his shouting angry face. This one, the paint is a little different. Sorry, not the paint, the print of the eyes are a little bit different. He's looking on the side and this one's looking straight on, but the sculpt is the same. last but not least, you got his... Ooh, hold on, that's different. Okay, so you've got two shouting faces for the Super Saiyajin, Super Saiyan Vegeta, but you have one gritting face there for the Saiyan Saga Vegeta. Sorry about that, I thought they were all the same, but that is a new face. Okay, so another thing that I found kind of interesting, if any of you are Dragon Ball Z fans, then you will know that little Vegeta here is in his iconic fighting pose when he's facing off Goku for the first time in the series. And he actually comes with these hands, but not with the Saiyan Saga Vegeta. These hands here, which are his iconic posing hands, come with the Super Saiyajin. I keep on saying Super Saiyajin, the Super Saiyan release, and it's like, you know, Figure Arts, you know, wants us to buy both. You know, if you want these hands for your Saiyan Saga Vegeta, then you gotta buy the Super Saiyan set. But if you want the non-Super Saiyajin, the non-Super Saiyan head, then you have to buy the Saiyan Saga set. Wow, that was really difficult to say, but you know, you get what I'm saying. It's like you have to buy both figures to get the complete. And here we have Vegeta with some of his buddies. Well, they weren't his buddies at that time in the Saiyan Saga, but you know, you get what I mean. We have Super Saiyan Vegeta, of course, to his left, Super Saiyan Goku to his right, the new Trunks, and the new Gohan, and of course one of my favorites, Piccolo. So I've said this in my previous, I think it was my Cell comparison video, that, you know, now is a really good time to be a Dragon Ball Z 6-inch figure collector. You know, with all of the figures that Bandai is coming out with, SH Figuarts is coming out with at the moment. You know, we've got Nappa to go with this Vegeta coming out next month. We have a Shenron coming out as well. They also showed us at SDCC a Black Goku, a Kid Goku from the original Dragon Ball series. They also showed us pictures, if I'm not mistaken, of a Majin Buu Saga Vegeta, which looks pretty cool as well, and that also uses the updated body. There's also Yamcha and Tien coming out as well, which are Tamashii Nation web exclusives. So yeah, just a lot of figures coming out from SH Figuarts for the Dragon Ball Z series, and it's, you know, with all the new body types, all the new characters, it's really shaping up to be a really interesting, really cool line to start collecting. Not just that, you know, Bandai and their model kits are really taking off as well. You know, they have their line, you know, not just with the figures, but with, you know, vehicles, not vehicles, but props, Saiyan pods that I don't have, but I wish I did have, so I could show you that the Saiyan Saga Vegeta can probably fit inside there, because it is a pretty big pod, and I'm pretty sure it would fit. And here's Vegeta with some of the villains, some of the bad guys. We have Perfect Cell from SH Figuarts. We got Perfect Cell from the Figure-Rise model kit. We also have Kid Buu and Frieza, also from the Figure-Rise model kit line. And going back to the SH Figuarts releases, yeah, you know, bad guys are, you know, some of the characters that we need more of, I think. You know, so far we've only got Frieza, Cell, Broly, and we have Nappa coming out soon, but you know, we still need a Buu. Figure-Rise has a great Buu already, but there's so many versions of him that they could just, you know, pick any. I mean, there's so many versions. Well, there's 3 versions of Cell. They could do another version, an imperfect version of Cell. there's so many versions of Frieza also. You know, I would love to see, you know, a couple of versions, different versions of Frieza, the non-perfect versions of the non-perfect versions of Frieza. I mean, we did get golden Frieza, but you know, it's pretty much kind of the same body type as normal Frieza. So yeah, just the possibilities are endless. And you know, I know I'm rambling on right now, but you know, while I am rambling on right now, I would also really love to see an updated normal adult Goku. We did get a Kaioken Goku for the SDCC exclusive, and also for the Tamashii Nations World Tour that you could have picked up if you attended. But that also utilized the old body, and I really want to see an updated body of Goku. Oh, something that I missed also is that there's going to be a new Super Saiyan 3 Goku, which uses the new body, so that will be pretty exciting too. But yeah, that's it from me. I have another review coming up real soon. It's the SH Figuarts Pokemon Ash and Team Rocket, as you saw in the intro of today's video. So yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you know when those come out, and any of my other future videos come out. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. I always appreciate your support, and I always appreciate the comments that you guys, you know, leave down below. You know, if you have any questions about figures, about Japan, about anything, because I am here in Japan, yeah, just hit me up and I will get back to you as soon as I can. But again, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you check out my Instagram and Facebook for tons of photos and more. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, share the video, and I hope to see you for the next time. Have a good one, guys. Bye.